Hello friends and fellow LEGO enthusiasts, and welcome to the town of Tullfors. If you have watched my earlier videos, you will notice that there's been a change in the picture you see right now. There actually is a complete row of buildings now. Only thing missing now is the first floor of the city hall. I guess the mayor was nagging a lot to the construction company, so they built the second and third floor and roof before actually building the first floor. Reason of course for that, as I said before, is that I'm missing a bag of small white pieces, and I need that to complete the first floor. I haven't gotten around yet to looking through the instructions and see what I'm missing to get those pieces, but I will get there eventually. But right now the assembly square has been added. It was built a few weeks ago, but hasn't been placed in the town until a few days ago. And this afternoon I placed the detective agency, pool hall and barbershop. And I'm quite happy with the way it looks. I'm not sure if all the buildings is going to stay right as they do now. I might do a little bit of changing up, but I don't think so, because what I might have done would be to move the barbershop so that color came next to the assembly square blue building there, or maybe the pet store, but that would mess up my park, because I need to have a park in front of City Hall and the assembly square. And well, you don't visit a pet store unless you can drive there, I guess. Maybe I can switch it, but then again I'll get the problem with the corner building, which is the Panels Cinema. It won't look half as good as a corner building on that other side. So it's probably gonna stay like it is now, but the time will tell. As one of the many funs with the Lego City is that you can change around and do things like you want, and generally just have fun with it. I'm gonna move the camera a bit, sorry about the shaking. But I don't have a tripod that's tall enough yet. You see the front row here, there's a building missing where the diver operation chopper is standing right now. That's the Parisian restaurant. I'm going to build that the next time I'm here and get it into the city. Also, I have the new diner that I need to find somewhere to place. Haven't thought about where exactly I would place it, but I'll get there eventually. I have a few ideas. And I'm gonna take you on a city tour now. I can start here by the ocean. It's not much happening here. There's still just a lot of ships really standing here. And underneath I have my underwater tableau where nothing has been hung from strings yet. But I'm going to do it eventually, and I also, as you see, there are some burps, as they're called, big ugly rock pieces. They're actually quite nice, I think, with the greens on them. And they are the beginning of the back wall, where I'm going to have rocks, plants, and a lot of just underwater life, really. And it's going to look nice in the end, and it's also going to be in the middle, or at least as a focal point for the whole underwater tableau. It's going to be the Silent Mary shipwreck. The park up here, nothing much has happened except I've managed to put fences all around, except for in the corners, as you see very typically right on the left there. The problem there is that the build of the fences, they don't match together, so I need to put something on the corner. So I'm gonna use some bricks, some 2x2 with brick design, and make some corner pillars. Maybe put a little plant on top of them, or a light or something. The light might look good. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that. And in the last video I posted, just a short update really, I promised you that I would find a place for the petrol station. It's not permanent, I can't promise you that, but at least it's found a place in the city. And if I'm going to keep it there, of course I'm going to take away the grass on the on the sign saying that it's a petrol station, and replace it with the correct gray for the asphalt, or really gravel maybe. I don't know. It's the side of the road after all. And it's a modern gas station, you know. They have actually have a possibility to load electric cars, charge them, is probably the right word. So you see there's a small little black and white electrical car there coming in to get filled up. And the bike on the roof, it's somebody has put a little joke on the storekeeper, and it's not going to be there, but it did fall off when I put it there when I moved it. Also here we have a bad guy. It's from Batman series. It's not going to stay there permanently, but I needed to clean up the town and I didn't have somewhere to put him. So he's just there for the moment. And Batman is over here with his jetpack, going to blast off and stop him from doing any bad things. He also is left to put a bomb down there, as you see on the left of the driveway into the garage. And around here I'm going to build buildings. I tried to use this one in the middle here, but it's just one brick too wide. It's 6 bricks. I can't have more than 5 because the top of the table there is actually building out a bit, so I have to do some reconstruction, and I'm probably also going to put that one in there on just about where it is. Just flip it 90 degrees and put it on the other side of the road. And I have a plan to use some creator buildings and also do some mocking there to get the buildings that I like and fill this out. Except some of the pieces on the left of that building there, where we're gonna see that there is a train station. So I'm gonna make some train things there and make it look nice. Police station is still standing here. I haven't gotten around to filling out the railroad crossing yet, so it's still hard to get cars and bikes across, but they'll get there eventually. They're going across if they have to. Over here we have the Western Village. There's a few new additions here as well, not much. I have the Indian chief with his painted pony. It's a really nice old set, and I like it a lot, so I'm gonna find a nice place for it in the Western City. It's not gonna stay there forever. I think I'm gonna integrate him a bit more with the other engines, but I also have a lot of engines that I haven't put out yet, and a lot of blue coats, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. And my holy grail of Lego Western sets, this covered wagon here, is finally in my city, in my own. I finally own it. I'm really happy about that. These wagons won't be exactly like that either, but I'll find a way to put them so they can look like they are heading into the fort or something, or maybe heading out from it. We'll see. And like I mentioned in the last short video, this sheriff's office is too big. It's very nice, but it's too big really. I didn't think of the size, that it mattered so much when I built it, because when it comes to the functionality, it's the exact right size, but it's too big for the western part of the city. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it away, replace it with a saloon, hotel kind of building. I also need to put up a Wells Fargo station so that the coach that's coming in there without the coach driver for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but he'll get there probably. Maybe, hopefully the coach has stopped right now. And I need that, and I also need a blacksmith. I need to find a better place for the bank there. I might put the blacksmith there. I'll see what I can think up. But I'm going to take the sign of that sheriff's office, as I think it looks very nice, and put it on top of the sheriff office you see right in the back there. because it's got a stupid big cannon on the roof. That's from the Lone Ranger series, and it worked nice in the movie, but it's really stupid if you look at it in sort of real life thing. And to me, I like my Western city to look like it could be a snapshot from the Wild West, at least as we know it in the movies. I don't know enough about how it really was to get it accurate, but I want to have it like it looks like just a scene from a Western movie, really. And in the front here, there's been a little bit of change. I started to make my tunnel and my mountain side. It's not easy to see, but all the way inside there, I've actually started to create a mountainside. And over the trains here, there are just bricks set there to see if they were wide enough to actually fit, which they were, luckily for me. So I'm gonna try with a few different trains and see if they can go by easy without catching on that pillar in the middle there. If it goes well, it should be easy going, because there's some straights just in front and after it in the side of the tunnel there. So it should go straight, work straight and function perfectly for my plans. But I don't know until I've driven the trains around a few times. But if it, of course it's not going to be the straight beam on top there. I'm going to make some bows in there and make it look more like a tunnel opening, but it's a start. I really just needed to use some of the bricks and see if my intended plan would work or not. We have the local pizza guy. He's here with his daughter or girlfriend or wife, whatever she is. Pretty little lady, no matter. They're here to serve pizza to the entire city, but especially to the construction workers working on actually building a mountain instead of tearing it down like they usually do when the construction workers are working with mountains. Here they actually have to build it. They can't tear it down. There's nothing to tear down. At least not much. And some aliens have arrived in town. You see them right here. There's also always one doof in the gang, and this guy here, he's staring at the fire truck. Let me see if I can show you that. Yeah, he's staring at the fire truck going by. And the others are very interested in logs and learning how to actually do forestry. And well, they're not going to be there permanent, but I needed to put them somewhere right now so I don't lose them. That and big antenna there is still not going to be there. I think I said it in 2 or 3 updates that it's going somewhere else. I haven't gotten around to finding that place, so it stays there until I find that place. We have the farm, still a mess. I need a lot of fences to put animals inside, and I need a chicken house. Chicken coop is probably the right word. It's coming eventually. Over here, there's not much change. Still parking garage standing sort of in the way. So I'll see what I can do. Maybe I just remove it and I just find it can't be in the city. It would be sad because I think it's a very great build. I love that it's an original Lego set. I like it a lot. But we'll see what I can think of and how I can put it. Hopefully I can make it stay in the city, but we'll see. But over here there's been a little bit of change. The airport terminal has arrived. It's in the town now. This is the original one from the Lego set where they have the big blue plane. And it's not going to be that way. I've talked about earlier that I want to do... sorry, let's see if I can put this down so it doesn't shake so much. There we go. I talked about a lot that I wanted to do my own mock airport. I think it's not going to be a mock anymore. It's going to be more like a mod, where I use this airport as a base and modify it to make my own airport. I think those doors are just silly. I like the way they turn and that they are actually turnable, but 2 stories high, it's silly. You never see a door that's 2 stories high. So I tend to I plan to make that just 1 story high, and I'm gonna build a restaurant, and I'm gonna have the control tower in the middle, make it taller, bigger, and I'm probably, if I get to do it the way I want to, I also want to add a 2nd floor with above the restaurant as well, so it's 3rd floor probably then, with some offices and police and customs. And well, that's just about it. What's new, I can just take a swoop, show you the rest for those who eventually are new. We had the beach here, nothing has happened here. It's going to be a bit better. Only thing new is that this big blue plane has landed, or just parked here. It's not gonna be there, of course. And I just checked that it fits between the fishing store and the small gap you have there. So it's actually a few bricks wider than the large cargo train. It uses the same wings, but it has some attachments on the ends of it. The good thing about this plane, let's see if I can do it for you. It tilts, so it looks like it's taking off. So sometimes I'm going to have it in on the airport, and it's going to be standing right at the edge, just taking off. I like that in a plane. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for watching all this almost 17 minutes, and I hope to see you again later. Bye!